Hello, ghouls and gamers, and of course, my fellow rejects. For today's video, I'm going to be covering the power sword for the veteran. It is a veteran-specific sword, and it is awesome. I love this sword. It is a cleaving strike weapon, which each swing of this weapon cuts through great swaths of enemies at a time. And it is a power weapon, which is you can use a special action, grants it additional effectiveness on the next hit. Activate is the power up the weapon for a stronger attack, so it is the power for the power sword. It has the light attack chain of cleave, and the heavy attack chain of stagger and stagger. So, very good for large waves of enemies. It also has a dodge limit of 3. Pretty good on stam. But let's get in the old meat grinder. Let's take a look at what it actually looks like in-game. So, first off, let's start with the block attack. Block attack is just a slap down and overhead strike. Good for headshotting. Good for good... it's actually very comfortable to use. Personally, a big fan of it. I prefer block attacks with the cleave, but this one works very well. Light attack chain is the cleave. As you can see, it's pretty quick, and it's got a pretty good wide cleave to it. Heavy attack chain is the stagger and stagger, also very wide sweeping. Everything on this weapon is very wide sweeping, and other than the block attack, which I love that about this weapon. It's very comfortable to use, and the power up action is outstanding. So power it up, and it will actually do both hits of your combo. Whether you use heavy attacks or light attacks, it will do both hits of your combo, and it cleaves through anything. It hits so freaking hard. Let's go over here to this big fella. Actually, let's let this wear off so you can see what it looks like without it. So without it, I'm doing what? 8, 33 on a crit, 12 in the head, 7. Power it up, 181, 181, 281 on a heavy, 368 in the head on heavy. Yeah, it's very, very, very strong. It even works on your block attack. So if you got it charged up, you can even use it on the block attack. One of the strongest weapons in the game. I love it so much. Honestly, I wish that the power weapons, the other power weapons like the Ogren Power Maul and the Preacher Power Maul, work the same way as this one, where it would actually work through at least 2 attacks. You know, I feel like it'd make it a lot more useful on those characters. But this one here, the damage is great. So yeah, definitely suggest using the power sword. And yeah, that's the basics of the veteran power sword. So as always, thank you for tuning in, and stay swampy.